Tick. One sound, older than language itself. For centuries we chased the sun across stone and shadow, never asking what would happen if we caught it. But the moment we did, when we decided to measure life, something began to measure us. This is the story of how humanity tried to control time, and how time quietly took control back. Long before clocks or calendars, the world's first schedule was written in light. Hunters woke with the sun. Storytellers spoke when stars returned. Then one curious soul pressed a stick into sand and watched its shadow crawl like a living thing. In that shadow lay a secret. The sky could be divided, the day could be trapped. It was the birth of the sundial, and the first time humanity. After the sundial, people wanted something better, something that didn't depend on the sun. The ancient Greeks built water clocks. A bowl with a tiny hole at the bottom dripped water at a steady pace, measuring time drop by drop. Across the world, the Persians had their own idea: fire clocks. They marked hours by how long a candle or oil lamp took to burn. For the first time, humans could tell time even in darkness. Every drop, every flicker meant another moment gone, and the world began to understand that time could be measured, stored, and lost. These simple inventions changed everything. They turned a mystery into something we could count, and from that moment on, humanity was addicted to it. In the age of faith, the bell became God's heartbeat. When it rang, towns awoke. When it stopped, even kings bowed. In shadowed towers, monks turned wooden gears to make the sky predictable. Each chime cut through fog and sin alike, a sound that told humanity when to pray, when to work, when to stop dreaming. Time was no longer the sky's secret. It was the church's order. Then the Renaissance opened its eyes and built clock towers as monuments to curiosity. Artists painted hours onto ceilings, inventors carved them into stone. For the first time, a city could see its own heartbeat, hands of bronze sweeping over the faces of marble gods. People gathered not for worship, but for wonder, to see the invisible thing that ruled them. Time had escaped the monastery and joined the marketplace. The 18th century made time portable. A watchmaker's flame flickered over tiny gears that could command an empire. Suddenly, every noble carried a universe in his hand, and every worker hurried to match it. Being early became discipline. Being late became sin. The tick that once belonged to towers now whispered from silk pockets, and with each whisper, freedom grew quieter.